Abin bit Tom. Let me repeat it again. Abin bit Tom. Abin is my senior visual designer and Tom is my junior visual designer. One random day, Abin just bit Tom in our office. Not in between a fight, not in between an argument. Abin just bit Tom just randomly. Now, Abin biting Tom is only one of the weird things that happens in my office on a daily basis. If you walk into my office on any given day, you'll see someone sleeping, you'll see someone dancing, you'll see them hosting a party, you'll see someone jumping around, you'll see someone cooking food, you'll see someone dancing. Now, me as the co-founder, what am I supposed to do? Should I send them a warning letter? Or should I hold an HR meeting and talk about professional behavior inside the office? Or should I send a very long email and make sure that nobody does this again? But instead of doing any of this, I decided to take up my phone, record it, and post it on social media. Now, posting this on social media, I uploaded multiple videos. And very interestingly, all these videos combined, I've got more than 2 million views. Thousands of people watching these videos commented on this. I was expecting people to comment, is this even an office? What is happening here? Is this a zoo? Is this a circus? But very surprisingly, most of the comments were about, can I work here? Are you guys hiring? How do I get into this company? How much time can I sleep inside your office if I'm working there? And it got me thinking, why would thousands of these people who are working across the globe, even from the US, even from Thailand, we even had comments from employees working in Pakistan. They all wanted to join us, and it was very surprising. So it got me thinking, why does they want to work in an office where people are not actually working all the time? Why do you want to work in a place where you are allowed to speak, you are allowed to dance, you are allowed to bite a colleague? The answer to that question is this talk. Now let me go back a little. I started working as a freelancer in 2015. No investment, I did not have a big team then, no office, literally nothing. Me and my one laptop. I used to work for almost 16 hours a day just to finish one project, all alone. And all of my clients, most of my clients will not even pay me. They will sometimes even forget that I exist after assigning me a work. Now, how did I manage it? After being a freelancer for almost 6 years, I started my own company. Now, that freelancing is Kreative Clan. We are a marketing agency based out of Bangalore, Kerala, and Dubai. We currently work with a lot of global brands, especially international exhibitions. We cater to more than 20 plus clients across 30 plus countries. Now, I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm not boasting about my skills or my previous experience. What I want to tell you is that from the time of me being a freelancer to this time when I'm running my own company, I never got to learn how to be a leader. I was never taught formally on how to be a leader. I never had a leader or I never had a manager. Nobody literally taught me on how to control or how to manage a team. All of it was from my own experience. And I think that was the best thing that has ever happened to me, that I never had a manager and I did it just like how I knew it, not according to any leadership rules or by following any other leadership agenda. Now imagine, what is the image of a leader in our mind? Someone who sits in a big cabin, someone who has a big chair, someone who is always serious, someone who always has the answer, right? From where did we get this typical leader ideology? I think it is from factories, from centuries ago, when humans were treated like machines, when humans were controlled entirely from morning to evening to put in work. That is from where the typical image of a leader came up. So that is what I wanted to demolish. I wanted to build a room where any one of my employees or my team could grow, scale, and be themselves, where they need not be controlled or where they need not worry about being themselves. Now, I built this room when I built this room for my employees, I followed 3 ideas. 1, I trust people before they prove anything. Typically, when you join a company or when you join an organization, you need to prove yourself to earn their trust. But instead of doing that, I decided to trust my employees from the first day they joined my company. So from the first day, I gave them my 100% trust. When you give someone trust without them proving something, they are going to definitely rise to it. Idea number 2, I measure the work, not the person. I do not care if my employees log in the afternoon. I do not care if my employees leave early to go back to their homes. I do not bother if they are sleeping after a very good afternoon biryani. I am happy if I see them sleep in the office. I am only bothered about one thing. Are they doing some productive work when they are in front of the desk? Are they doing some meaningful work that is going to move our company? That is the only thing that matters to me. Idea 3, I let work be fun. People think serious work and fun cannot correlate. But to me, my team can dance, jump around, sleep, have fun, play games inside the office, and they still delivers the work across all our brands and across all our clients. There is a little secret I want to let you guys know. You cannot compete with someone who is having fun. Let me repeat that. You cannot compete with someone who is having fun with the work that they do. And here is why this matters more than ever. In the age of AI, when most of our repetitive tasks and most of the boring task is done by AI, and when all of our work is automated by AI, the one thing that it can never do is to make a person feel free, is to make a person feel themselves when they are in their office. So if you ever lead a team in a company or at your college when you're running a project, don't try to act like a leader. Don't try to be the biggest guy in the room. Just build a place where people don't want to leave, where people can be happy, where people can be themselves. Don't lead, but build. Thank you.